Hello everyone, and welcome to my Duggar For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Josh Duggar was moved to the honors dorm at the prison, getting special privileges like flowers and microwave. Even while incarcerated, Josh Duggar's well-known last name is paving the way for him. Serving a 151-month jail sentence at FCI Segoville, the disgraced reality star was found guilty on counts of child pornography in December 2021. Duggar has discovered a method to experience a taste of freedom in incarcerated, even if his release date is still more than 10 years away. Duggar has reportedly moved into a new opulent prison dorm. The enhanced amenities in the recently remodeled hostel distinguish its occupants from other prisoners. They completed the wall painting and added flowers to Josh's dorm, number 6. It has been converted into an honors dorm. The Sun was informed by an insider prison source. Since it's an honors dorm, they receive exclusive benefits and building renovations. Microwaves, dryers, and other appliances are available. The goal is to produce a model prisoner dorm. There are requirements that an inmate must fulfill, according to reports, in order to be allowed to reside in Dorm 6. The informant clarified that they must have a job, can't have any disciplinary actions in a certain amount of time, and must sign a code of conduct agreement. The celebrity life of Josh Duggar while retained in prison. Josh Duggar does not, however, fulfill every need. The former cast member of 19 Kids and Counting is said to be unemployed. But he's receiving the degree that was supposed to exempt him. The rules would have prevented him from residing there due to his time spent in SHU a few years ago. But they have chosen to waive that for him. Remember that Duggar was sent in solitary confinement in February 2023 after smuggling a phone into the jail. Before being released in March 2023, he was only there for a month. The 36-year-old is quite the celebrity in prison, a source had earlier told the publication. The insider claimed, Josh has been autographing newspaper articles about him for the family members of prisoners. It's hardly shocking that Duggar was given consideration for the VIP experience given his reputation. Insider statements this is the special treatment Josh Duggar is getting in prison. It seems that Josh Duggar is having a great time while incarcerated at the federal level, despite the fact that, according to an insider, he hasn't earned the privilege. The former cast member of 19 Kids and Counting is currently incarcerated at FCI Segoville, a federal prison located not far from Dallas, Texas, on child pornography allegations. He was given a 151-month sentence to begin with, and his release date is October 2032. However, it looks like life is getting really cozy while he's inside. That's according to a report from the U.S. Sun on Friday, which quoted an informant who spilled all kinds of deets about Josh's new life. According to that publication, the 36-year-old disgraced reality TV star has moved into a brand new, completely remodeled jail dormitory that grants convicts exclusive rights and amenities. An insider indicated to the news org that those conveniences include washers, dryers, microwaves, and a lovely set of landscaping visuals, to boot. They completed the wall painting and added flowers to Josh's dorm, number 6. It's now a residence hall for honors. Given that it's an honors dorm, they are entitled to additional privileges and building renovations. Microwaves, dryers, and other appliances are available. The goal is to produce a model prisoner dorm. A residence hall for honors. Is there something wrong with that? Giving prisoners modest but real rewards for good behavior, after all, is a terrific way to encourage more good behavior. The issue is that Josh isn't allowed to live in that dorm, at least not in the insider's opinion. According to the source, prisoners relocating to Dorm 6 are required to have a job and a very clean record. Inmates are required to work, sign a code of conduct agreement, and cannot be subject to disciplinary actions for a predetermined period of time. However, the source claims that Josh is unemployed. Therefore, in theory, he is not eligible to live in that dorm. Rather, the insider stated that Duggar's education is being used as an exception by jail officials to let him remain there. Josh doesn't seem to be employed, but since he is pursuing a degree, they are treating his enrollment as an exemption, allowing him to remain. Not just that, but also, according to the U.S. Sun as well, there is still time on a February 2023 event where Josh was placed in the Special Housing Unit, or SHU, after it was discovered that he had smuggled a cell phone into the prison. The Solitary Confinement Unit, SHU, at Seagoville is primarily used as a place of punishment for infractions. Josh worked on the cell phone problem there for around a month before returning to his usual unit. Related. When Josh Duggar sold adult magazines at a gas station, he once boycotted it. However, the source is adamant that Josh shouldn't be permitted to live in this cozy new dorm because the cell phone infringement counts as a disciplinary action. The rules would have prevented him from residing there due to his time spent in SHU a few years ago, but they have chosen to waive that for him. Well, it kind of reminds me of how, because of his family ties, police enforcement completely disregarded Josh's initial charges. Does it not? In addition, the outlet contacted FCI Seagoville, but when questioned about Josh's purportedly adorable new dorm room, an official spokesman sidestepped the question. Josh Duggar, who moved into the honors dormitory, is receiving special privileges in prison. Over the course of his more than 2-year prison sentence, Josh Duggar has experienced some ups and downs. However, it seems that he may now even characterize his time at FCI Seagoville as cushy. According to what a jail insider is telling, Josh has been moved to an honors dorm and is even given special privileges these days. How come? Josh's life in the federal prison facility he's serving his time might be looking up. The Sun was informed by a source at the Texas jail that Josh recently moved into a new dorm designed to house model inmates. It seems to be not only more pleasant than Josh's former residence, but it's also getting decorated. The insider stated, "They finished painting the walls and getting flowers put in Dorm 6, where Josh lives. It's now a residence hall for honors. The dorm has extra benefits because it is meant to be a reward for good behavior. Because it's an honors dorm, they get special privileges and building updates," the person added. Microwaves, dryers, and other appliances are available. It is implied that not just anybody may call it home. According to the insider, prisoners can't have any disciplinary actions in a certain amount of time, have to have a job, and must sign a code of conduct agreement. They also have to earn their way in. But Josh might not have merited his new residence. The insider feels that the rules were twisted to let Josh in because, on his own, he wouldn't have been able to meet the standards to live there. The source stated, "Josh doesn't seem to be working, but he is getting a degree and they're counting that as an exception so he can stay. The rules would have prevented him from residing there due to his time spent in SHU a few years ago, but they have chosen to waive that for him." Josh was kept in isolation for 2 months of the previous year. Josh faced disciplinary punishment in 2023 after it was discovered that he was using an illegal cell phone while incarcerated. In addition to serving 2 months in the Special Housing Unit, often known as the SHU, for his sentence, he also had his release date postponed by 2 months. He will now spend October 2032 incarcerated, which gives him around 8 more years to do his time. It appears that Josh has finally reached his limit in terms of getting an early release. Josh's attorney, Justin Gelfand, attempted to argue that there was no evidence that Josh hadn't been hacked, and that he wasn't actually the one who had downloaded those images of child sexual assault material that resulted in his conviction. However, the Supreme Court rejected Josh's appeal in June.